Alright, this took too long, and where the hell am I? What am I doing? Anybody remember where I was last time? Let's see, I don't want to return to the title screen. There we go. Players, hacking skills, BPS. Okay, checked case from aquarium. Use aquarium backdoor in Eden. Gotcha. So that's probably where we are. Now, I remember this now. I haven't... Oh, farm expansion plugin. That's helpful. I haven't played this game in like a month, give or take. And, I'm just gonna throw it on auto. What I should probably do is actually just attack them now that I'm thinking about it. Save my SP. Oh well. But yeah, I haven't played this game in what, 2-3 weeks? I got really mad at it. And to some degree I feel like I'm justified in it, but I also like do feel committed to beating things. Let's see, wall crack? No. What does this want? Is this something I have to... No, they're probably just telling me stuff. Why is there this thing here? Okay, code scan? No. Copy and paste? No. Not high security. Root access. That's probably the thing. Yep, that's the thing. Okay. But yeah, I just got kind of mad at this game because ultimately it's the same game as the previous one, but like all over again. And that kind of sucks, to see whenever you look at a game and whatever. But I do want to see like what the unique plot stuff is. I'm just probably going to be pretty zippy about, you know, skipping side content and stuff like that. Because it drags on. We'll just make some tough Digimon. Luckily, most of the side content means nothing for, progression. You know, unless it's specifically, like, a Tactician USB or, some extra RAM. Doesn't even matter. I can just do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about anything. But I'll just focus on plot. Because I think with the last game, I did every side quest. And that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. What about the side content of the Digimon creeping on their boss? That, I believe, was actually a story mission. Or a story-required mission, give or take. The time it took you, taking a break from playing this game, you watched all the episodes of Cyber Sleuth and Next Order. Whee! Look. There's someone there. Is it a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minimo Tekitsuse. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? We're like detectives. It doesn't matter who you are. You've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place? What are you doing here? As you've come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. She didn't answer either of my questions. Have you noticed this place looks exactly like the Ikebukuro aquarium? How observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's building, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. I see, so you did it to create this place. But did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. The building and decor can't be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I mean, if you had this kind of tech and you're like, hey, look, I can recreate a perfect digital copy of this place so anybody else can enjoy it. Like, if I had that capability and I walked up to an aquarium and I'm like, yo, I can make you like a full 3D aquarium, makes perfect sense, like true to life in every way. I bet an aquarium would jump at the thought. Anyway. I see, so you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Steal? Don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems, but you're suspected of trespassing on public or private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are so free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although, you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass.
What do you mean?
Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within a short space of time. I hired a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, and I haven't committed any crime.
Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well?
I asked a Digimon and a hacker to help me with that. Of course I didn't do anything myself. And any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that.
So, it's just a very expensive hobby?
It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium.
Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful.
Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear.
But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, in a sense.
Ugly? What do you mean?
Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for a perfect crime.
What?
The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed.
That's too bad, and looks like I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitors.
I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave.
Yay, fish Digimon.
I mean, it's nice to be up against Digimon that, you know, are... Who's this? Old Faithful? Oh, well, they're both Old Faithfulable. It's nice to be up against Digimon that are... Never mind, to take it back. Do whatever. I was gonna say, it's nice to be up against Digimon that are at least the right, you know, champions. And then I one-shot one of them. So anyway, I should probably mention this, seeing as we're here. Unless they change their mind on it. I actually haven't gotten any responses back from them, so I wouldn't be surprised if they might have backed out quietly, or they might back out quietly. Oh, nope. There it is. I am going to be going to the Namco Bandai American headquarters in a couple of days. I have no idea what it's going to involve. But I'm going to be going there to talk about the future of Digimon games. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea. I'm excited for it for obvious reasons, but like, man, what does that even like result in? I have no idea. Apparently I'm going to be talking with like multiple producers, the directors of either this game or Next Order. I'm not entirely sure, but like as far as I know, they've shipped the entire Japanese team out to the US for some reason. I guess to gather information, maybe work or something. And like, I'm actually super excited for this, but I have no idea what it's going to be. And I'm probably not going to be able to talk about any of it past this point. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What?
Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky.
So you have some attachment to that aquarium?
Yes, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. And my last. It was short-lived. I drowned him. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that?
Yes, we did.
I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or a casino. They're gonna have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's tacky. That makes me feel a bit better. At least someone agrees with me. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is. But they probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it by myself. Just as it had always been. Just how I remember it.
I understand how you feel.
I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine.
When all's said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct?
That's right.
But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life.
Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it.
It looks like you've got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. Huh? What's the matter, Ryuji? What the long face? There's something bothering me about this case. I hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her his entire fortune. Her father's dead, and recently.
But she hired people to steal the exhibits and hack the security. Surely there's no evidence.
Exactly, that's why the aquarium's dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibitions and the like. Any rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. Now we know who's behind it all. After being arrested, she promptly said she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that.
So,
she'll be released tomorrow. Sir, calm down, Ryuji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you'll agree that she's learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here.
Ah, Ryuji, Mariyoshi, what did you find? Did you find what you're looking for?
Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it.
What did you find?
I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Erica.
It's fine. She's a hacker just like us. Plastic explosives, set to be detonated remotely at any time. They're attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once would level the place. Explosives, but why?
Good question. How did they know they'd be there? Or how did you know they'd be there?
I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was as if she confined time and space itself, as well as herself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they've accomplished everything they set out to do.
Tell us, what did she intend to do?
I feared that she'd try and keep the aquarium all to herself. By destroying the one in the real world, even though she knew it's about to be renovated?
Don't look so worried.
Unless she actually presses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far away from here.
I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now.
The only positive is that no one's been hurt in all of this. It's been an unusual case.
Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator.
However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead.
Somewhere else? What did you mean?
Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. What did he mean by that? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. It may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Deletion program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Please log off immediately. I repeat. Deletion program activated. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? No, my aquarium. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosives she planted in the real aquarium. This is a little bit of an ass pull, but whatever. That's all I did. Memories aren't about preserving data. You keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. Do you think I got through to her? I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Well. Okay, so we got that. We got some aquamarine. Now, if I remember right, the rest of these don't have anything particularly useful. Sprite recovery, Rudimon metal. Yeah, the only thing I really care about is some of the other stuff. Okay, so I guess BBS doesn't have any particularly important cases right now. Maybe it's time to ask Murray what's afoot. Let's see. I think I can just go in through here. Yes. Yes. I forget. Anyway, Digilab. Yeah. Unfortunately, now I'm mixing my memories from before when I first played the first Cyber Sleuth game, this game, and then taking a break for a month. It's throwing me off a little bit. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything particularly useful here. Anyway. Let's see, might be lost. Okay, some kids arguing about something in Eden's community area. Sounds like a girl's driving a boy crazy with her unreasonable demands. Maybe you can help him. Looks like it's happening again. The girl in front of the escalator on the first floor knocking out Broadway. Do you know her? Don't you know her? Do come again if you ever lose your way. Thank you. This game makes no sense. He says memories aren't about preserving data, yet he uses a computer to preserve the data on his sister's memories. I think this is supposed to be important, but as with everything, it always feels just a little ham-fisted. I forgot to upgrade the farm. I don't really care too much about the farm, admittedly. But I want to go. Don't be stubborn. You know you can't. But everyone else in my class is going. I want to go too. There's nothing I can do. Now stop being silly. Who are you calling silly? You're the stupid one. Stop crying. I don't know what more I could do. It looks like a brother and a sister are having a fight. I could go if I had a ticket. There must be a way to get one. A ticket? Oh no. Jimmikin. Also, none of them are here, so I'm gonna have to go wander around until I can find them, if I remember right. So one thing I really hate about these games, it's like you come here for a cutscene and then. I actually don't know where to go. Well, we could always go back to the Digilab or something. I mean, otherwise I could just try... Let's Hail Mary and try going to the Demon's Den. Nope, Hail Mary was a loss. Alright. Check your mail, maybe. That's a good point. Let's just go back here. At least the load times aren't particularly long. The thing is, usually with my mail, it's nothing. Digiline. Yeah, so here's the problem with mail. None of it matters. It's all flavor text. They did this with, what was it? Tokyo Mirage Sessions, too. Where mail was just kind of this goofy nothing.
Okay, where do we go? I guess let's just log out entirely and go talk to Mireille again and see where we're supposed to go. Unless, of course, that was entirely a... I'll check the BBS quick. Aha! There's our answer. I just had to pick up the quest. Treasured smile. I want a ticket to the Eden upgrade preview. I need you to get one for me. I'll be waiting in the community area. Wait a second. Wasn't it? Yeah, the Eden upgrade preview was, like, real bad. A case to get a ticket for the Eden upgrade preview. I'll start by searching online. Boo? There aren't any hints for an Eden upgrade preview. It's just information about past upgrades. There's nothing about an upcoming preview. Is there even going to be an upgrade? I think it'd be best to talk to the client in person. Oh, are you the handyman? Have you brought my ticket? Is the preview even real? Of course it is. It's happening soon. My friend's mom works for the company that runs Eden. She told me about it on the down low. I heard some people have got tickets already. It doesn't sound like tickets are available to the public. It might be difficult to get one. It won't be easy to get one, right? I love Eden so much. And I heard it'll look even better after the upgrade. So I want to see it as soon as possible. I asked my big brother, but he got mad and said it's impossible to get a ticket. He called me stubborn and then he stormed off. But I want to go so bad. You'll try? Thank you. I was thinking of paying you with the Digimon medal, but since you're so kind, I think I'll give you something special too. Whooper from the Salamander and Friends series. It's my favorite stuffed toy. It's so cute, you'll love it. Now that I've taken this case, how should I go about getting a ticket that's not even available to the public? Ryuji and Chitose aren't here. I'll ask Erica. Boo? I can't believe she's not in her room. I'll check the cafe. I'm trying to, like, get the old... I gotta go watch my Next Order series again, just to remember what the Digimon, like, the Digimon that you'd, like, run by would make a weird noise. I don't remember it very well. And I kind of want to... whatever. It's Erica. It looks like she's putting something in the drinks. Drip, drip, drip. Drip, 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 drip. Drip, 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 drip. I don't know what it is, but it looks like she's adding too much of it. What are you looking at? Boo? Yeah, Goblinmon. That was the one. A ticket for the upgrade preview. Oh yeah, that kid's case. Why did you accept that one? Isn't the payment just a medal? Making a girl smile is reward enough for me. Be a creepy shit. You're a real soft touch, but the knight in shining armor thing doesn't suit you. It's none of my business, but wouldn't the ticket cost more than the medal? Going through so much trouble for just a medal doesn't seem like it's worth it. Huh? The medal isn't the only payment? She'll also give you a stuffed toy from the Whooper the Salamander from Salamander and Friends. Well, that changes everything. You must absolutely complete this case. Boo? You can keep the medal, but let me have the toy. Boo! Come on, it's Whooper. It was only available in version 1 of the Salamander and Friends series. The Memitans on my terminal are part of the same series, but I was pretty late in getting to it, so I couldn't get any Whoopers. It was a limited edition. You can't even find it in Nakano Broadway. Boo. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna help you. Boo? I've got other things to do, but this is Whooper we're talking about. They can wait. We just need to find a ticket, right? Let's get started. I knew this day would come. I've even decided on a name. Kakatom. I got it from the phrase Cogito ergo sum. It means, where's my breakfast? Okay, what does cogito ergo sum even mean? Cogito ergo sum. I think therefore I am. Okay, I've never actually heard the Latin version of that, now that I think about it. Okay. Looks like there will be an upgrade soon. Boo? You couldn't find anything about it online? You searched a few dozen sources at most, and only in the open space, right? You need to search thousands of sources to find the really juicy info. After all, billions of people exchange information in Eden. I found something. There's a rumor about a seller with tickets for the preview. Buh! It looks like he's in Ikebukuro. Let's go. Seriously, he has no voice acting, and, like, his emoting is really goofy after a while. So, like, I've just turned this guy into, like, kind of, well, I mean, Tim the Tool Man? Yeah, Tim Allen. There we go. Did he turn into Tim Allen? I mean, it's not, oh, right. Ticket sellers in Ikebukuro. Oh! The heck is Ikebukuro? I don't remember. Yeah, did he turn into Tim Allen? It's not actually a reference to Tim Allen, but it's actually a reference to Goblinmon from Digimon World Next Order, which is the previous Digimon game I played. Which, every time you'd, like, kind of go nearby, it would go boo, which is really goofy. Wait, how the hell do you get to Ikebukuro? Wander isn't enough of a weeb to know what Ikebukuro looks like. Well, I tried using the map travel and it stopped me, so I was like, is it online? Oh, whoops. And so, like, I'm actually just kind of lost. The hell is Ikebukuro? Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy over here. Can't you just say, just outside? Like, Erica, you know what works a little bit better than Ikebukuro, considering I have, like, terrible location memory? You could just say, he's down the street. Ah! I'm surprised you recognize me as a ticket seller. Those clothes, are you with Hoodie? I suppose finding information like this is all in a day's work for someone like you. But those preview tickets are rare, and they don't come cheap. They must be really expensive. What can we do? Ask him if he's got a list of people who bought preview tickets from him. Boo? Information on my customers. Of course I have info. Most of them are regulars. Ah, I see what you're thinking. We want to track them down and try and negotiate with them for a ticket. That wouldn't be good for business. Sorry, I can't give out information on my customers. And hacking won't work either. I write everything down on paper and carry it around with me, just so when the cops catch me, I'm busted. Good old-fashioned pen and paper is the most secure way of storing information these days. Till you get caught, then you're screwed. It's nothing personal, it's just business. Only keeping paper records. He's careful. Let's beat him up. Just as he said, I was hoping we could negotiate with one of his customers. Do you think you could distract him for a moment? Boo? He had a bag near his feet. That must be where he keeps the paper with his customer information. Ooh. Don't worry, I won't steal it. I'm not too sure about this, but I'll do as she asks. Here goes. Look, wait, no, it's Mr. Navitt. Mr. Navitt? Really? A photo of him might be worth a lot. Where is he? Run. Now's my chance. This must be the customer list. Done. Bah, he wasn't there. Was someone messing with me? That kid that would have clearly wanted to distract me so that they could steal my customer information? Nah, nothing like that could ever happen. It worked. Boo? I memorized the whole list. Oh! Warbmon told you, right? My brain is connected to the Eden server.
Once I acquire visual information, it gets converted into data. There's only a few dozen names and some contact details for each one. It wasn't hard. Oh! One of the customers is a hacker who owes my brother a favor. He's with the Dinosaurists. If you talk to him, he might give you a ticket. Their territory is in Kowloon Level 2. Go back there and go fight everybody again. I'm tired. I'll wait for you back at Hoodie. And I'm so thirsty. The hacker with the ticket's on Kowloon Level 2. I'll go and see if he'll let me have one.